How you doing? Yeah, I just want to do a quick video. I want to address an issue that I think needs to be addressed from a common sense point of view. And that's these whatever they're calling themselves, people that are saying it begins November 4th. And, I'm not one of these guys that buy off on doom and gloom and all that type of stuff. But I believe these people. These are radical, violent, dangerous people. And they're also very well funded, and now they're being very well trained by military throughout the world. They operated with Mao in China. They operated in Central America. They operated in the Spanish Civil War, South America, various countries. They've got a long history, and they've got a well-trained force who, for the first time, from my understanding, is in the U.S. training activists within the U.S. So how they operate is they divide themselves into three groups. The red are the violent ones. They'll attack, rob, kill, break things. They don't matter. The greens, the yellows, they are frontline, but they don't break the law. They'll surround a victim to distract them while the reds attack, rob, do whatever they want to them. And then they have the greens who are in the background. These are the dumb college kids that think they're there for actual civil rights. And, like a red guy, they're all going to be dressed the same, black with the veil over their face because, once again, they're cowards. Deep down. Well, maybe bullies is a better term, deep down. They're in the background, so with one of the red guys stabs somebody, breaks a window or whatever, he can quickly get in with that crowd of greens, and it's very difficult for police or anybody else to determine, who they are. And I'm not a prepper, so to speak, but I always have a month's worth of food in the house. I always try and keep my propane bottles full. I have extra freezer space, that type of thing. And what I recommend, I would not panic, but come November 4th, I would recommend a few things. Check your ammo. Make sure you have enough ammo. Like, I checked my 5.56, and I thought I had plenty, and I'm actually down to 800 rounds, so I'm going to have to go get some. But make sure you got enough ammo. Make sure your guns are ready. For the first time in, God, I don't know, decades, other than my 9mm that stays by my bedside, I'll actually have loaded guns. They'll be in the gun case, but everything's going to be loaded, ready to go. Because one of the things that they're saying they're going to do is home invasions. And the home invasions are in order to get guns, ammo, that type of things to further disperse throughout their community, so to speak. So, they're going to have these demonstrations all throughout. I think there's 5 major cities they targeted. But they're going to have smaller operations going throughout the country. And, you have to understand, these are vicious, vicious people. Your life means nothing to you. Matter of fact, if you're a white man, you don't deserve to live. You deserve to die. Even though the vast majority of them are all white. But, they're upper class, upper middle class idiots that want to bring down the world. And their ultimate goal is to bring down the U.S. government and to have a one world government that they control, just like the goal of every communist, every dictatorship throughout the history of the planet. I mean, from Babylon to today. And they have had, success, as I said, throughout the world. And they feel that they can have success here. Now, they're not going to. They might win a few little battles here and there. But if it comes down to all-out civil war, they're dead. But again, take some precautions. Make sure you have extra water. I have one of them water dispensers, the 5-gallon bottle goes on top. I'm going to have them all full. I have a couple extra cases of bottled water. If you, don't go out and spend a lot of money or on stuff like MREs and things like that. Look through your kitchens and find a food that you normally eat, and maybe get an extra month's worth of that just to have it. Because I think one of the things that we're going to see is probably a lot of cyber attacks, and they might be attacking our power grid, our communication systems, our emails, that type of thing. And they have the technical know-how how to do it. I'm sure they have the support and the help of the North Koreans. I am sure that they have the support and the help of the Chinese. So we have to do something to just make sure that we're protected in our own homes, in our workplace, traveling from wherever to wherever, in the grocery store. I don't normally carry, because I live in a town where I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. But come November 4th, I'll be carrying for a few days. I guarantee you, until I see how this plays out. So again, don't panic, but maybe get a few extra provisions just to play it safe and understand where we're at on this and, what we need to do. So thank you. Have a good day and take care.